Hello again, this is Kathy Graham, and we're here to talk about discipline and what is our approach at Montessori Tide School. Many parents ask that question actually when they come to visit. It's a very common question that's asked, and usually the response isn't always what's expected because parents are usually interested in how we manage children, how we handle situations, and really it's all about preparation. Because Montessori believes that an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. So here we don't shoot at the hip. Here we prepare ourselves. And we also prepare the environments. So the child will flourish and maximize the person they really are. So when a child might misbehave in a classroom, what is the approach? How do we help the child? Because that is our stance, helping. We show them how they can help themselves, how they can control their own bodies. How do we do that? By giving them something purposeful to do. Montessori believed that the root of inner discipline is in the freedom we give them to develop themselves. That's the role of the adult. So we give them something purposeful to do. Believe it or not, if you give them something to do at home that they feel they can do by themselves, discipline problems actually disappear. Did you ever feel like that when you felt confident in what you're doing? It empowered you? That's how children feel too. They're not that much different from us. And so the Montessori approach is not about controlling children. It's about helping children develop that inner discipline themselves through freedom. How does that work? Well, we give 4 different kinds of freedom. We allow them the freedom to move around at will with a parameter, because it's always within limits. We give them the freedom to move around within limits so that they do not disrupt others, disturb others who are working, and that the movement itself has some direction and purpose. And that means they're going to find something to do that's purposeful. They also have the freedom to talk as long as they like to talk, provided again that it's not disturbing someone else. They also have the freedom to choose whatever they like to do, but there's a limitation there. They have to know how to do that. You know, you're not just given a driver's license just because you want to drive. You have to know how to drive, don't you? The same thing with children. You don't let a child do whatever they want if they don't know how to do it, and the consequences of that action. And the last kind of freedom we have, which is very unique in a Montessori classroom and unique to really any school setting, and that is not only are they given the freedom to choose what they want to do, but they're also given the freedom to do it as long as they want to do it. And that's the big difference, because then they really feel like they've had an opportunity to grow. And here's the magical moment. When they're done working, they are completely and spontaneously responsive to the adult direction. Don't ask me how it happens. I see it every time. It's magical, I agree, but it happens. So we don't really manage children. They learn how to manage themselves. That's what we do here at Montessori Tide.